Hello, hello everybody. I am live. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm watching a program on investigation discovery, or as I like to call it, the murder channel. Yeah, and it's just a little inside joke. So I hope everybody's doing well. Let me just let everybody know on Facebook that I'm live. I call it the murder channel because basically it's all about, these terrible stories sometimes. People know on Facebook I'm live. Hi, Michelle. As you guys will notice, I got two bags today. What could possibly be in these bags? Should I open up the blue one or should I open up the purple one? Which bag should I open up first, the blue or the purple one? Hey, I would see that. Yes. Okay, so I will open up the purple one. I have them upside down because I don't want anybody seeing it. Okay, the purple one is from Donna Bass. So let's open this up. And this one I won the right to purchase. Like all of them I won the right to purchase. So this comes from Donna Bass. Now Donna has a Facebook group. Well, she says, thank you for purchasing them. So you guys get to see this. So this one is called Patriot. As you can tell, it has the three little things in it. So this one was one of her less expensive price pens. So I guess this is where the littler one goes in. So you put the tip in like that. Then you put this one. This one, I guess, is your multi-placer. So you put the multi-placer in. So this one is Patriot, guys. I got this from her Facebook group. This is my first Donna pen. Isn't it pretty? It feels nice too. So that's important that it feels nice. So I got that from Donna. We'll know how it feels when we play with it later tonight. Now this one comes from Kevin of Hand Turn Heaven. Now Miss Michelle knows what this is because I've showed it to her. I've showed her a picture of it. So many of these are popping up now. This comes from Hand Turn Heaven. Now Hand Turn Heaven, he has a Facebook group as well. Now, you can order specifically custom-made pens, but he tells you he wants you to order certain blanks. And then you look at the blanks, and then he'll order this for you. But I want this in a pen drop, so. Why is it that I can never open these things easily on camera? Other people make these look so easy to open, don't they? They make these look so easy to open. Oh my goodness, this is even prettier. This is even prettier in person. Guys, I can't even tell you how beautiful. This one is called Princess Dress. This is my second sparkly one. I have one sparkly one from Jim, but this is probably going to be my second favorite pen. Isn't that pretty? I won that from Kevin of Hand Turned Heaven. In a pen drop, meaning basically you have to say you want the pen and then you get entered into a drawer and you still have to pay for the pen, but it's like a name generator. So yeah, it's one of those things. So today we are doing Color in Heaven Dark Fantasy Special by Inaris Guerrero. Hold on, little piece of paper. Yeah, I was working on a Deborah Mueller. I did the hair. I didn't get to finish the hair. So we are doing this one today. This is called Kraken. Isn't it pretty? This comes from Hand Turn Heaven. His name is Kevin. He does a lot of things on his Facebook group, but you go on his Facebook group, there's a way that you can order customized pens from him too. So I thought I should just bring that up in case anybody was wondering. So he does some really nice pens. All of his pens are really nice. Just looking for white. And of course I can't find it, so I have to do a different color. Number 33, Melon Yellow. You like those kind of books. When I started, I liked the Zen Doodles. I just don't like them that as much anymore. None. Couldn't need the. What is YR23? Sorry, guys. This is dry. It's really dry. I know. I saw that. I'm so happy for you, Robin. That's great. Actually, guys, I got contacted by a diamond painting company last night, so I should be getting a diamond painting tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But I'm definitely getting a diamond painted. So the color that's closer to this is in Copic is YR23, which is the yellow ochre. I don't think I have a refill of this one quite yet. I'm really happy that she's shipping again to the US. I don't even mind if I have to wait for the book. So I'm very happy about that. The fact that I got a product review. So I'm really happy that she changed her mind and she will ship to the USA. I was supposed to get some books and they didn't come, but at least I got the pens. And this is yellow ochre in the Copic. She has a watercolor one coming up. One busy lady. Probably will not get the watercolor one, but I will get the fairy book because I've collected all her other books. So I'm really happy that she's decided to come out with another book. I hate when markers go dry, especially while you're in the middle of coloring. Then you have to like shake them. You know, I was tempted to do Belle. There's a there's a Belle picture in here that she has, and it's Guerrero. And, you know, the thing about this issue, oh, don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. Yeah, I saw it on someone's Facebook post today. I really liked the images that I saw from the book. I was like, oh, I like those sketches. I like that. You know, I was almost tempted to do a Clara Makova book today. A picture from Clara Makova. Would you guys like to see me do a Clara Makova piece on stream? This is a Copic. We originally started with this, but then I had to find a color on my chart that matched it. And what happens is every time I get a new Copic marker, I put it on this chart. So if I run out of other colors, I know I can always seem to have it maybe in my Copic chart. And there are a few things I don't have. There's actually a lot of colors, but this is the whole chart of of the Copics. Basically, I fill it in as I get more Copics. So, yeah, you'd like me to do which book? Because I have all of them, except the two new upcoming books because they're not out yet. So. Fairy celebration. We'll see if we can arrange that. Let me have a bit of my coffee. And so the camera. I like this. But they don't like that it has two single places. I guess I'm going to have to put a multi-placer on it. But that's easily. That's easily. Well, I've been hearing from people who've been using the everlasting tips, and this isn't just one person who's been saying it, but there's been a few people saying that from some of the turners, they can't get the everlasting tips to fit into their diamond pens. I don't know how true that is because I don't have everlasting tips, which are like these steel tips that people have been getting. Some people say they love them, and then some people say they hate them, so because they're not in their pens exactly right. So we'll see what the verdict is. I'll tell you right now, I think the ship is going to be the hardest thing for me to color. I might have to color that in pencils. Sammy, by the way, I got in contact with Sammy. She actually really, really liked the picture that I did of in Pop Mango Cute and Creepy. Hi, Lily. How are you? So we'll see if we can do something in Fairy Celebration. Dark suntan. Yeah, this is going to be the hard part, though. I might need to do some pencil work with the sails. Someone asked me, are these pictures grayscale, would you say, or are they, like, I wouldn't say they're grayscale so much as they're, hmm. Everybody has a different opinion about this book. You know, some people say, well, some of this looks grayscale, some of it says it's line art. I would say I think some of the pictures are like hybrids, line art, and there's some elements of grayscale, but very light grayscale. So it depends on what, people consider. Now, I know a lot of people were excited when this issue came out because a lot of people wanted Ines Guerrero to have a book, and she didn't have a book, but she had some pictures in other issues of it. Neutral Gray 101. I don't have many grays in my Copic set, so Neutral Gray number 4. That's like, to me, some of it looks grayscale and then some of it doesn't look grayscale. So it's a good thing. Geo5 Emerald Green. This is Emerald Green. Is that her hair? Or is that her outfit? I think it's her outfit. The first time I ever saw Anna's Guerrero's work, I was like amazed because so many people were doing her before I got a chance to even do her. I was like so impressed with her art. I was like, oh, I like this. It was like a more gothic style. But still, it's really pretty. And this is the real fun part of the Color in Heaven magazines because you get to see people that you wouldn't see. And I think next month it's going to be Tanya Board. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure from the preview that they gave us. Turquoise blue. White. Heat VO1. Here's my floral white. Floral white. Now this is one of the few sets. Copics actually has a few whites, but they're actually like a pink white or a more peachy white. It's not like a traditional white. This is E40's. This is floral white. Now I use this as a base color. Mhm. Copics you can refill. Other things you cannot refill as easy. But I use the floral white as a base coat when I'm layering up skin with markers. Now this is just the first layer that I'm putting down. And Copics has a lot of good skin tones that you can mix and play with on their own. A lot of the other ones you don't get as funny unless it's specifically a skin tone set, or even in Cali Arts has a lot of skin tones too. So that way the Copics and the Cali Arts are similar in the fact that they give you a lot of skin tones when you use their markers. Cotton Pearl E00. When I'm covering big areas, I use the chisel. When I'm covering smaller issues, then I use the brush tip. Remember, this is going to come out looking darker and then it lightens. And the thing about the floral white is it's that it's a soft color. To be blending with. Okay. Don't be afraid to play with it with your markers, see too, because they're fun to play with. Here's a new color that I haven't played with very much. It's called Pink Flamingo E01. Don't think I have the refill for this yet. Remember, if you go too dark, you can use a light peach pencil in Christmas to blend it. You can also use white pencil. You can use granite rose. You can use the luminous buff titanium. I think this will be the last color that we put on it for the skin. Be mindful of the paper too when you're doing this because not all paper holds up to the copics. I wouldn't even try to do this more than 3 or 4 layers on Demeter Victoria. I one time did 4 layers on her skin tone. It was for my first darker skin girl, so I only did 4 layers because the paper after that got a little bumpy. So paper can be an issue too when you're trying to layer with markers or any kind of markers. Just keep. So you see how the 3 colors work their magic in there. Cadmium red, R27. No, that's not gonna work. As layer. This is as layer B05. But you see how the skin came to really nice? But I went from lighter to medium to dark. It really came out nice. I was originally going to do that glittery, but then I figured no. No glitter today. You know how you know your bark is juicy? You just as you can see, I also trying to protect the page above the side. This is a really nice. So should it be dark blue or light blue? Light blue, dark blue, red. I'm thinking blue. For whatever reason, I'm thinking blue. Yeah, because blue and purple are kind of like colors that go well together. I'm so anxiously awaiting the next issue, the next episode of The Boys. I tell you, I really enjoyed that Amazon Prime series. And I saw the trailer yesterday of The Mandalorian, and I'm like, oh, I have to wait till October 30th for it to drop, but I'm okay with that. Because they'll have all the episodes all, I think, all at once. I'm not sure if it's going to be every certain day they drop the episodes, but I remember I got into The Mandalorian a little late because I was watching so many of the series at the time that I binged the whole first season. I know some people had to wait week by week, so I think they're going to do the same formula as Amazon Prime, where they drop one episode per week, which is kind of a little annoying because you want to watch everything all at once. I had other coloring Heaven magazines, so I was like, oh, which one do I choose from? So I took out a few of them and then was like, okay, this one, this one, this one. And I decided I'm not doing the scavenger hunt because it's a lot of work to do a scavenger hunt. I've kind of got different priorities right now, so you just don't want to be tagged, Michelle. You'd be surprised. Someone will tag you. B4 Tahitian Blue. Okay, guys, this is another one. The Journey of Markers, as I call it. Don't worry. This is a pretty blue. I think I'm getting better at refilling these. I still have accidents from time to time with the refills, but for the most part, I think once I get more of the newer refills, it'll be an easier time for me to refill them. Now, after you're done refilling the marker, you shake it. Hey, Miss May, we are coloring something from the Color in Heaven Dark Fantasy special by Inaris Guerrero. Oh, Miss May did not get to see the new pens. This one, the sparkler, came from Kevin over at Hand Turn Center. I bought this off of a Facebook group. So yeah. And this one, which is called Patriotic, came from Donna Bass's Facebook group. So yeah, we've been on a little while. I don't know if this is just because I hadn't see. This is Tahitian blue. If anybody wants to know. The skin tone, Miss May, is floral white, cotton pearl, and pink flamingo. Was the skin tones that we used to get her skin. I noticed that floral white is a really soft color to put down as a back as a drop. So I've been using it more. I actually started off my hand with a different marker, but then the marker dried out, so then I had to use the Copic. A Copic that was very similar to the hair color that I originally did. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do Innis because I hadn't done one in a while. Miss May, there's certain artists that you really like, but you wish they would have more stuff out. Like Innis is one of them, even though we have the Color and Having magazine, and she has an Etsy, so I wish she would do more books. Oh, guys, Coloring by Kitty Cat has a Halloween book on Etsy. It's like I think it's like $13. So if you can grab it, there's lots of pretty pictures in that book. So if you need Halloween pictures. See, I went out of the lines. I don't want to do tags. This one is called Kraken. You can do so much with these Color in Heaven books. They're so much fun to do. The one thing I like about the Color in Heaven books is that they're really on nice paper. I think next month's issue is going to be Tanya Boyd. I would love if Ennis put out a book every year. That would be awesome if she put out a book every year. So I would like that. Should we do another one? I have another one in mind if anybody wants to know what my other one is going to be. I'm not going to do the scavenger hunt. I've already made up my mind, because it would be too messy for me to go through all the books. So even though I got the book somewhat organized, it's a little hard for me. So this is the first one we've done. You all know what the other one is probably going to be something classical. I really like this one with the octopus. I don't like the hands. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go to the next one that I selected. Some people should say, "Well, that's the fun of it." I go, "No, that's not the fun of it for everybody." Does everybody know what this is? If the one before it is Princess Ariel. Who is this one? Princess Belle. Yep. She has a Beauty and the Beast one. Do you want us to do this one, or should we do something from another book? Because I have four other Color in Heaven books. There is a Color in Heaven one. We could do something from Fairy Tale Special, Fairy Special, Halloween Special, from I think last year or the year before. This was issue 41. That was issue 54. That's Belle. That isn't Cinderella. That's Beauty and the Beast. If you want to know what the image before this was Ariel. I saw someone do this exactly like the fairy tale. I think Grace wants to do something other than this. I already know what I think I want to do. We're going to have you guys select the book, so because I selected the first one. I grew up with Disney. I unfortunately grew up with Disney. Halloween Special, issue 41. Halloween Special. Fairies. Or the Hannah Lynn one. I remember this one. We did this one on stream a couple of years ago. Grace and Witches. Hi, Kim. We did one from MS not long ago. I'll just show you what we just did in Dark Fantasy special. We did the Color in Heaven Day. We did this one from Anna's Guerrero. We just finished doing this one. We finished doing this one. So that's what we did there. So I'm going to do the witchy one. I think this is by Molly Harrison, if I'm not mistaken. It is called Nocturnal Companions, and it's by Molly Harrison. Yeah. Yeah, this morning I went to the comic book store to pick up my comic books because they come. Like I have the option if I can have them delivered to my house, or I can have the option. Well, if I have it delivered to my house, the shipping is getting a little high. Like they want me to pay like $13 for shipping. This is called Dark Suntan E15. What's funny about this color is that you can use it in darker skin tones, not just as a hair color. I actually used this one time when I was trying to get a darker skin girl colored, and it worked out really nice. Light and dark suntan. Oh, that's a pretty book to be working in. Did you hear, Kim, that Clara Markova is coming out with 2 new books? One is watercolor, and then one will be her regular book. And yes, she will be shipping to the U.S., so I'm really happy about that. You know, guys, I'm only one picture away in that Nikki Burnett book that we were working in yesterday. So I was really happy about that we were able to put one picture away. I almost feel sad in a way that I'm almost done with the book, but I'm also glad because it gives me a chance to work in other books that I may not be working in. Who's the book by? Zen Doodle Puppy Love. Oh, Kim. Kim, this is my favorite. Does the book have an illustrator? Michelle, the book sounds very familiar to me that you got. I just can't remember where I've seen it before. I have no idea how to color that out. The name sounds awfully familiar. You guys are gonna have to give me the colors to color him because I don't know anything about owls, except that they can be very mean. Hold on, guys. Shell sent me a photo. I'll see. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm thinking pink and purple. Pink and purple. See you, Miss May. I love you. Take good care of yourself. You know, and I heard a rumor that Miss Ronda Rousey may be coming back to WWE. I'm like, for real? You guys gotta help me with the owl because the owl is worrisome to me. See how nice the hair seems to be looking? This is a Molly Harrison image. I don't know how to do that. I've never done that. I don't think I'm gonna like the album color. Just gonna put his nose around. I know I definitely want it to be a little bit gray. So what's a snowy owl look like? Is the owl like Harry Potter's owl? Is that like Harry Potter's owl? Hedwig. Neutral gray. Hazelnut. I'm sorry, but when I see the E27 milk chocolate, that's this tray here. Cool gray, number 1. I don't have many grays in the Copic stuff. I have these other grays. Tona gray, number 3. Animals are not my thing, but doesn't mean I won't do them from time to time. I'm starting to get less skittish about doing them. RB14, Begonia Pink. And we're going to do the moon red. The moon is going to be red. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think this is the name of a flower, Begonia. Wisteria, B02. Japan G25. VO5. Heat. The owl is probably the hardest thing in this picture to color because for me it's like nerve-wracking to color different things that you're not used to coloring. Tahitian blue. White pencil. Wisteria. Really? Someone has to be blasting Michael Jackson in their car? Or did that come from the restaurant? Nothing else. Cool, cool gray. Emerald green. Oh, the other one was nicer. This is our second picture today. We did one from Ines Guerrero from the Dark Fantasy coloring book. So and Nick and Tina. How are you? We actually colored this one first, and then we colored this one. We're coloring this one now. We actually colored this one today. This one comes from the Dark Fantasy special. We colored this one by Inaris Guerrero. That was the first one that we colored, so I'm just gonna put this on the side. So that's GO5. That's emerald green. You know, I like the color in Heavens because you can always find something in there. Especially like if they're doing the Halloween special, the Christmas special. There's always something in there from someone that you might not have thought about coloring. So that's good. This is begonia pink. That's okay, Andrea. Lurk. There's a lot of people who lurk in chat. I know for a while I used to lurk in a lot of people's live streams just to see how it would work before I started doing my own. And I got the idea of the color for the witch, this little witch. Oh no, a baseball inside your leg. Ooh, that doesn't sound like it's fun. So Nick and Tina, I got the idea for the colors from this pen, so. Oh, that's what I'm using those colors as. VO5 as Leia. Floor white E00. Thank you. That pen that you saw earlier, the pink and purple one, I got it from a group called Hand Turners, and the guy who makes them, his name is Kevin. So I joined their pen turning group. They do all kinds of pen drops throughout the week. So you look at what they have, and then you figure out what you like, what you don't like. And I tell you, there's been some really beautiful ones that I've had to pass on just because they're just really pricey. E00 Cotton Pearl. Oh, that's not good. hmm Well, having coffee is not all that great. Then this is a brand new color, Nicotina. This is called Pink Flamingo EO1. It's okay. Hopefully we'll still be on when you come back, Alicia. Okay. Now I need to get a RV14 refill. I'm thinking black for the background. We already know we're doing this red. So I'm refilling the Copic marker right now. This unfortunately how sometimes can be the messier of the colors. Pinks and reds are the messier colors and the dark blues to refill. And I'm shaking up our marker right now. See, on this picture, it does need a background. On the other picture, it didn't need a background. My stereo B20. Mm-hmm. What are you having for dinner, Miss Kim? We all like to know what you're having for dinner. Yes, what's for dinner, Kim? We're all curious. Tell us what's for dinner, Kim. Mega chicken pot pie. This is R27 Caddy and Red. Again, the Reds aren't working today. Whatever reason, my Reds don't want to work today. Which means we gotta do a glitter. G25. And guys, I missed something here. Which is very rare I missed something, but Ooh, is it painful, Alicia? You must have taken really bad fall. Just keep icing it so the swelling will go down and maybe it won't be so bad. Guys, should we do a background or not? Part of me says yes, and another part of me says no. I'm going to do a little green over here. This is said nocturnal creatures. I'm thinking night. That's an easy thing to have. It's black. One thing that comes in all basic sets, black. Yeah, and also pray for Anne because her Mac's not working right now. It's so bad because I love seeing Anne's video. I love seeing her cats. Yes, it's a Copic black marker. Now, the basic set of Copic markers is going to have the black. So if you like get a basic set of 12, the black comes in it. Mm. It was really nice weather today. I went out twice actually. Once this morning to pick up my weekly comic books, and then what I do is I put in an order through the comic book shop, which happens to be in Midtown, which is my local one. Put in the order to pick them up, pay for them, of course, the week before. Be careful with that. Benadryl can be known to be risky. Sometimes people take too much Benadryl. Mm, it's terrible to feel pain like that. You can't sleep. You know what's worse than that? When you can't sleep because it's too hot in your room. It's really bad too. You know, sometimes, Andrea, we have to take medicine to help us deal with the pain. That's what painkillers are for there, but you don't want to go and develop too many of them. Just take them as directed. Then when you go to the hospital, they'll diagnose it and give you the clock. You can tell I hardly ever use my black marker. So we use Copic, gel pens, or white pencil. You see, this is the second image. And how do you guys know a juicy marker? This is the sign of a juicy marker. See, some of it went through, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we did this one. That can always be covered up. And then we did this one. I really like the first one. This was Ennis Guerrero. Dennis Guerrero. I think the first one is more, face, more like a portrait, like what you expect to see. And the second one is more Halloweeny. This is a Molly Harrison, by the way. This is the issue where they have 4 artists or 5 artists. I can't remember. So you guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you all had a good time. I did too. Bye, everybody.